Did you know that over 40% of Americans are now engaged in some form of side hustle in 2025? That's right. With inflation on the rise and wages often stagnant, it's no surprise that side hustles have evolved from just a trendy option into a necessity for many people. Whether you're trying to make ends meet or just looking to build a financial cushion, side hustles have become a major part of our modern economy. So let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of side hustles. In this rapidly changing economic landscape, having a side hustle is more important than ever. We'll cover the top side hustles for 2025, how much you can realistically expect to make, and I'll even share an inspiring success story that shows just how life-changing a side hustle can be. Before we jump into specific ideas, let's acknowledge a few realities. While side hustles can be a great way to bring in extra income, they're not without their challenges. The first challenge most people face is time management. You've got your full-time job, personal life, and then you're expected to find time for a side hustle? It sounds overwhelming, and it can be if you don't plan properly. In fact, one survey found that 24% of side hustlers work more than 15 hours a week on their side gig. That's almost like having another part-time job. But don't worry, later on, I'll share tips on how to manage your time effectively. Another issue is knowing which side hustle is actually worth your time. There are so many options: freelancing, e-commerce, tutoring, ride-sharing, content creation, and more. And not every side hustle is created equal. Some have low startup costs, but may not generate much income initially, while others require more upfront investment, but can yield higher returns. Knowing the difference is key, and we're going to explore some of the best options for 2025 to make that decision easier for you. Alright, now let's dig into some side hustle ideas that are booming in 2024. Remember, you don't have to jump into all of these. You just need to find the one that fits your skills, interests, and available time. Freelancing remains one of the top ways to earn extra income. If you've got skills like graphic design, writing, web development, or even project management, there's a good chance you can market yourself as a freelancer. And the best part? You can freelance in your spare time, on your own schedule. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer make it super easy to get started. On average, freelancers make around $31 an hour according to recent data. But if you specialize in areas like web development or copywriting, you can charge $50, $75, or even $100 an hour depending on your expertise. One thing to keep in mind, freelancing does take time to build up. Don't expect to make $2,000 in your first month. But with persistence and a good portfolio, it's very possible to build a substantial side income. Next, let's talk about online tutoring, which has exploded in popularity post-pandemic. The online education industry is worth billions, and it's not just limited to school subjects anymore. You can tutor in just about anything: math, science, coding, languages, music, even art. With platforms like VIPKid or Chegg Tutors, you can teach students around the world and make anywhere from $20 to $50 an hour. And don't forget, adult learners are also a huge market. If you're proficient in a particular field, such as digital marketing, you can tutor or coach people who are looking to upgrade their skills. Then we have dropshipping, which is one of the hottest forms of e-commerce right now. If you're not familiar, dropshipping allows you to sell products online without ever needing to hold inventory. You act as the middleman between the supplier and the customer. Platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce make it incredibly easy to set up an online store. The profit margins in dropshipping can range from 20% to 30%, but keep in mind, this side hustle takes time to master. Success in dropshipping comes down to finding the right niche and marketing your products effectively. The key here is patience and testing what works for your audience. Lastly, let's discuss social media management. It's no secret that every business these days needs a social media presence. However, many small businesses don't have the time or expertise to manage their accounts effectively. That's where you come in. If you're already savvy with platforms like Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, why not turn that into income? The average social media manager charges between $300 to $1,000 per month per client. If you're managing 3 or 4 clients, you could easily bring in an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Asterisk. Now, let me share a real-life success story to inspire you. Meet Sarah, a woman who started her side hustle on Etsy, selling handmade jewelry. She initially did it for fun and to make a little extra money on the side. She was only making about $300 to $500 a month at first, but within a year, things exploded for her. Sarah kept refining her products, improving her marketing, and interacting with her customers. Soon, she was bringing in over $10,000 a month, enough to quit her 9-to-5 job and focus on her business full-time. Her success wasn't overnight. It took hard work and persistence, but now, her Etsy shop supports her lifestyle entirely. If Sarah can turn a simple side hustle into a thriving business, there's no reason you can't do the same. So, to wrap things up, we've explored some of the most effective side hustle ideas for 2025. Freelancing, online tutoring, dropshipping, and social media management. Each of these has its pros and cons, but the key is to take action and get started. Side hustles aren't just about extra money. They can also give you financial freedom, security, and even a new career path if you play your cards right. Now, I want to hear from you. Which side hustle are you most excited to try in 2025? Do you already have a side hustle that's working for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a conversation. And don't forget, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more tips and strategies for making extra income on the way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.